Hey Mom, I need you to bail me out of jail.
And as it turns out, getting arrested was one of the best things that happened in 2018. I guess I should explain. So yes, this is a true story, but it's one that's maybe not as unfortunate as it seems. But this is not your typical My Year video. I'm not making this to only show you what happened in 2018, but tell you how it all went down, including the bad moments.
Guys, time to go. Yep.
I feel like my life has been a series of reoccurring events where something bad happens directly before something really great. You see, 2018 started off extraordinary for me. I saved up enough money to go on the trip of my dreams, and I spent nearly 2 months in Bali and 2 months in Australia. But when I came home from that trip in April, I felt like I was at a low point. I just came off of the most extraordinary trip of my life, and now I was pretty much dead broke and felt like I was starting again from scratch. And just like someone who's trying to break a habit, when you're having a hard time or don't know how to move forward, you tend to go back to your old habits. And that's exactly what I did. So before my trip, I was really into abandoned exploring and urban exploring and taking photos in these abandoned places. And since I didn't know how to move forward, I went back to doing that. And that's when things took a very, very unexpected turn. Dude, put the fucking camera away. I got arrested. I was exploring an abandoned school with 2 of my friends, and the police showed up. And then we sat in a cell for 5 or 6 hours before these 2 legends got us out. Already being in this low state of mind and having it followed up with this just felt like the biggest hit I could take. And all I could think was, how would I ever move forward? The very next day, I had to get permission from the court to leave the state of Rhode Island. And that exact day, I was supposed to be leaving on another trip with other friends to Toronto, Canada, which I had to miss. Now, as I'm walking to the courthouse, I'm scrolling through Instagram and I see an Instagram story from YouTuber and filmmaker Dan Mace. And he was looking for help on a film in New York City that week. So I shot my shot, sent him a DM, my website, and a very brief message saying I would love to help. And then I put my phone back in my pocket. I always find it funny that no matter what happens, the world always finds a way to work itself out. Because a few minutes later, I felt my phone vibrate and I opened it up to a few messages from Dan, basically asking me if I could be in New York City the next day. And before I even knew if I had permission to leave the state of Rhode Island, I said yes. And that changed absolutely everything. You see, in life, we're all gonna have these moments. A point in time where we feel like everything has gone extremely wrong, and we'll feel like the only medicine is to crawl up in a ball and hide from the world. But if I learned anything from sitting in that cell for 6 hours, is that you can't let those moments define you. So I'm asking you, what are you gonna do about it? This is what I did. Maybe the best sunrise mission I've ever had.
In the Philippines,